Hey, what's up everybody? A couple of vintage knives to show you guys. I'm going to keep this video short. Anyways, first one here is made by Taylor. Original 80s butterfly knife, and this is an oddball one. Used to go to trade shows back when I was a teenager in the, say, late 80s. And remember seeing this one there as this trade show was in Reno, Nevada at the MGM Grand, and they'd have a lot of vendors with martial arts stuff. I remember one of them was Asian World of Martial Arts, and I think they'd also occasionally have United there selling stuff. Anyways, this one's just a butterfly skinner. It's a skinning knife, but it's also a butterfly knife, so the blade's got a gut hook on it. And on flipping this, it's a bit awkward. I can do drop catches or whatever where you hold the latch and just do the drop catch type. But to actually flip it, it's a bit awkward on just the shape of it. But man, this thing's like mint condition. This guy I got it from, I'm assuming he used to sell them outright. So he's just getting rid of his old inventory or collection or whatever. But I can tell this never got used. It's a bummer he didn't have the box. That would have been cooler, but good enough, man. Otherwise, so it looks like closed. Like I say, man, it's chunky. You can tell by my thumb there. It's a chunky little butterfly knife. And they did it kind of cool on the handles here, where it tapers down towards the top. It's a chunky at the bottom. And then all this says on the blade is Taylor Surgical Japan. Wise little short blade there with a gut hook. The blade is razor freaking sharp. And hard to tell here on the wood. It's got the looks like red, green, and black, and maybe some yellow. It's multi-layered there, how they did the wood scales. And then it's got nickel silver for the bolsters, and then brass liner. There shows a little bit of the patterning there. Just really pretty knife. And Taylor wasn't the only one that made ones like this. I noticed there were some other companies, but I don't think they had the gut hook on it. So, definite oddball there, man. It's either just flat out rare or really, really scarce. I had a hard time looking that one up and just trying to find some that had sold or whatever, let alone just a picture of it. So, pretty scarce for this one. This other one, nice long, original Philippines Batanga. And scales appear to be a really dark bone. I haven't really shined a light on it to see the detail, so I just got this one today. Otherwise, nice condition. Need to just polish it up and polish the blade. Has the latch where they've done some tool work on it. Brought out my old ones here just to compare on it. This is my definite holy grail one. This one's just freaking beautiful, but you can see how they did it on the latch there. This one's a lot nicer. This was definitely made by somebody in the Philippines that made very high quality knives. And I have no idea on the age on that one. I've had it since the 90s. This one, kind of the same kind of pattern. Do it this way here. See if I can show it better. or snot. Otherwise, like I say, man, it's got the same kind of pattern there. And then, obviously, a carbon steel blade, but it hasn't darkened up too bad. Looks like I just need to go over it with some polishing wool and I can get all the little spots out of it. It's really not that bad at all. No nicks or nothing. So this will be an easy cleanup. And then they always have some little marks on the side there. You can see those lines. It's got it on both sides. Otherwise, good size knife. Otherwise, speaking of this one, first time I went was yesterday, and the guy wasn't there. This is like a thrift store with an antique mall in it, so this guy was one of the vendors, but he wasn't in. So it was just whoever was working there grabbed it for me so I could buy it. Otherwise, today the guy was there, and when I was telling him I'm the one that bought this knife and always interested in more, literally said, got a whole bunch of freaking stuff by Taylor Seto and a whole bunch of stuff by Valor, which were the main ones that I collected for back in the 80s. And if he has anything made by Fury, which was another short-lived company back then that did butterfly knives, which with Fury, the one that I had, I'd given to one of my best friends back in the 80s. And their style was pretty much the same as the Filipino style on how they make the knives. They were very handmade looking. Just to have that aesthetic, so you felt like you were getting an original Filipino style knife. Otherwise, they did a little bit of everything on Fury. I don't know how long they lasted. I think I only saw them one time at a trade show in Reno. Otherwise, it was mostly Taylor, Valor, and then Balisong USA, which was Pacific Cutlery, which is now Benchmade. And on any of the other companies, like Gypsy or whatever, there was a lot of freaking companies that made them. I just never had any of their knives back then. I mean, Frost Cutlery made them. I've got one of their butterfly knives, and they were really nice. But I didn't have anything like that back then. Otherwise, man, I can't wait till he brings out some more inventory. He says he's supposed to have some out Wednesday, so I may have more videos to come and show you guys some more kick-ass knives. May have to freaking sell my cats into slavery or something, man, or just send me your exotic cats and I'll just post them on eBay. I'll be the weird dude that sells cats on eBay. Otherwise, man, they're not cheap, but they're a lot better on the prices that I'm seeing online. That's the problem with finding this kind of stuff online on some of the knife sites and whatnot. They want top freaking dollar. Got Arizona knives here. I don't know exactly what part of Arizona they're out of, but they're pretty freaking high. Sometimes they'll have good deals. Other times it's just they're a bit high. And then there's a couple other I found that's kind of just almost like an auction type thing or whatever that sell butterfly knives. Otherwise, all I can say, for flipping, not the greatest, but it is one that seems to be either really rare or at least I'd say very scarce for that particular pattern. And I could see why, man. If you were buying it to flip, I could see why that one got passed up. I was looking for more ones in this size, just the bigger ones and whatnot, so I could play around with them. So, call it quits on this video, and if I pick any more up, maybe I'll have a video next weekend. Just got to see how it works out. Hopefully the ones that he's got that I'd want won't be too expensive. Just they're a bit pricey now to find anything from the 80s and older. Catch you guys later.